before that, what was your lead up to comedy? Because you had to have something where like, I'm doing, what was your job at that time?
I was working in insurance. I was an insurance underwriter.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. That was really boring. And then I was like, this can't be it. This can't be my life. 9 to 5 like this And then I was just like kind of feeling lost. And then I just started doing things that scared me. So I moved away and I drove from California to Texas.
Terrifying.
And, yeah, it is scary.
That makes sense why you live in fucking Austin.
Oh, I gotta get away from California. Austin is a great.
Well, it was
Austin's like California light. That is the safe space of Californians.
Well, I heard it was like a young, fun city, and it was during COVID too. So California was really shut down during COVID, and I heard that Texas wasn't.
That's when we moved.
Yeah. So then I moved here, and I was planning on like making my rounds. I was going to go to New York and then Denver, and then maybe I was going to go back to California, just like do a loop. But then I started doing comedy, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to, this is, because after 3 months, like, I started like getting opportunities, so.
Which is crazy.
How long ago was that? Like, or well, how long?
3 years.
Since you started doing comedy?
3 years.
3 years, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And now is that your main source? Like, hey, this is what I do.
Yeah,
full-time?
finally, I'm not working in insurance anymore. I'm just doing comedy full time. So,
Nice.
woo.
It was scary though, like even that jump, because you still made the jump. We have a lot of discussions about it's getting rid of that net. So one day you're just like, hey, I'm going to do this. Fuck it. I got a little nest.
Yeah.
Like now I'm just going to make the leap. I'm going to move here with no family. I'm assuming you have anyone here?
No, I had no one here. I lived in a hostel when I first moved here.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I'm very trusting, I think.
do you have any crazy hostel stories?
I did acid like the first night I was there.
You are very trusting.
Yeah, no,
This guy, he seems super nice. He offered
He said,
acid.
put this on your tongue, and I did it.
I've always wanted to try doing acid. That was my first time doing acid too. Yeah. It was really fun. I had a really good trip, and that's it. It was pretty much. It wasn't. There wasn't a crazy story to it. I guess there was.
There is a crazy story. I met a random dude.
No. It was
I
a
put
group of
drugs
people.
on my tongue.
No, it was a group of people in the hostel. It was like all the people in the hostel.
Even better.
And they were all doing acid, and they were like, "Do you want to try it?" And I was in my like, "Oh, do scary things."
This is turning into a really dark episode.
I'm fucking here for it, dude.
Dude, so good. What's your first time on, or what was your most nerve-wracking moment where you're like, fuck, this is not going according to plan?
I think right now. I think this podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this
After
more
the
nervous
last
than live?
60 seconds.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, I should have said that. But
This is worse than acid with the strangers, dude.
no, acid was cool. I kept looking at
We're not.
No,
This sucks.
This sucks.
I told you we should have drugged her, man. Come on.
Oh my God.
it's okay. I microdose roofies. Just kidding. Immune.
Really high
Connor
tolerance. Really high tolerance.
No, acid was cool. I was looking at paintings, and they were moving.
This is a nice hostel.
Yeah, it was. It was really nice. But it just lasts too long.
How long does it last?
Like 12 hours.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
No.
After like 6 hours, I was like, okay, I think I'm good now. I don't have to.
That roller coaster.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
ding, 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 ding. He's like, man, I want off.
I know. I'm
This
like,
ride.
This is enough.
Oh, we got 6 more hours on this trip. Oh,
No,
cool.
I'm good. I would
Fucking-
have. It would be the 6 hour mark. I have a panic attack thinking I have 6 more hours.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Fuck. Hell no. Hell no. Okay.
I am really curious though how you decided to get into comedy and what you did to prep for that. Because 2 shows before Kill Tony.
Yeah.
That is insane to me. Like,
Yeah, but I
you
did open mics too. So I was like going to.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
okay. So you did a bunch of open mics before that.
Yeah, I did a bunch of open mics.
All right. So I would consider that. Like I was thinking you got up in front of people twice and you're just
Oh,
like,
no.
all right,
Yeah,
Kill
same.
Tony.
No, just like shows where there was like, because open mics like don't really have that many people. Shows are the ones that like you can get the most feedback.
Yeah.
But still, like I feel like
Open
no,
mic, you got 10, 20 people or.
no. Sometimes there's like 3 or 4 people at open mics.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Dude,
it's
when
like
you bomb those, that hurts.
yeah.
Here. Yeah, you can't make 3 people. Yeah, I feel like I'd be like, I want to be a statistic.
Sounds like my
soon.
childhood.
Yeah.
Can't make 3 people laugh. yourself.
So going into it, as Brandon's saying, it's like, okay, you did the show, you had 2 to 3 shows and then open mics, which are, for whoever doesn't know, that's just you stand up. It's a cycle of how many minutes for an open mic usually?
It depends. It's like 2 to sometimes 10 minutes, depending on the mic. So on average, it's like 4 to 5 minute mics.
You know, growing up, were you like, hey, did people say it's like, hey, you're funny or leading up into thing? Or are you like, I'm scared, so I want to do comedy? Because that is such a like specific thing to make people laugh. It is not the easiest of things.
Well, ever since I was little, I always liked making people laugh. Like, I just wanted to make people happy. And then in college, someone I dated thought I was really funny. He's actually in the Navy, so that makes sense of humor.
There you go.
But I never thought about doing it seriously because I feel like my parents wanted me to be a lawyer. They wanted me to like that. You too?
Law school.
Yeah, I just studied for the LSAT, then got into insurance, and I was like, I'm just gonna make some money and then maybe, but I didn't want to go to law school. I was like, this is boring.
Yeah, I had my whole life set out for me, like law school, everything, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna eat a bullet before I do that. So I'm gonna try the gun thing I enjoy before I try the gun thing that I hate.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. No. Fuck no. So then it was like, okay, lawyer, didn't work out for you. Doing this, really want this to work. I'm going to then write up. Where did you start learning how to write your material?
Well, I majored in English in college, but I was always writing. I always loved to read and write, even growing up. But then, I don't know, I always just like writing for fun. And then I started writing just like at work. Sometimes I would just like try to write funny things, but I never really thought about doing it seriously still. And then when COVID hit and we all worked remote,
A lot more time on our hands.
yeah, and also I could travel because I could work remote. So then I was like, I'm just gonna move around. But at this point, I wasn't thinking I'm gonna go to Austin to start comedy. I just went there, and then I was like, one of my goals while I'm here is to get up and just try it, just because it's scary to me and I've always wanted to, and people have told me to try it out. And then I did, and I really liked it, and I felt really good doing it, and I've just been doing it ever since.
You chose a great place to start.
I
your
didn't even
comedy
realize
career
that
at.
was like everybody was talking about Rogan's Club opening up too, and I didn't know even that was a thing.
Did you move
Yeah.
before Rogan?
No, I think he was there, and he was.
Had he launched Alien
Or
Mothership?
Comedy Mothership?
Or Comedy Mothership?
He hadn't yet. He just last year. That's when he launched it.
Damn, you went at the right time.
Yeah,
And now you open there.
yeah.
That's
now
what-
I
this
work
is
there,
crazy, yeah,
so
like-
it's insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You get some like crazy your photos and everything that you do. I'm like, holy shit. Okay, homegirl's killing it.
Out
on
of
what you're
curiosity,
doing.
have you met Shane Gillis?
Yes.
How is he?
He's great. He's funny. Obviously, he's awesome.
That's fun. One of these days we'll get him.